to see my feet in this project. And so I do not just want to do it as if I'm teaching at random. I have a target. And that target is to make sure that those that are writing Jamb and why understand some past questions and perhaps some basic rules and most of the things that we normally see in the exams. I'm going to solve some past questions that also go to integration and organization. Those have topics that will be very difficult for them. I mean, running today and tomorrow is going to be a 2-day program. So today we are going to do it from now till dawn, and tomorrow we do it like that. And so please tell your friends, share this video to your friends and well wishers for them to enjoy my dry run. That will also help you. Education is very expensive. Please, I want to start now. So I just said that before I go to the 2023 past questions, I want to go to the basic laws of mathematics. Basic laws of mathematics. Mathematics. Just like I said earlier on that you don't have to be intelligent to be a mathematician. Just follow the example and go ahead solving problems. If you don't mind the example, you will not be shallow. And now we see there are some basic laws in mathematics, like we have the plus, the minus, the times, the division. These are basic laws you need to learn in mathematics. You see, if you say
this in real life,
plus times plus, you still have plus
in real life.
as the answer. Example, I say, 2 is a plus. There's an invisible 2. There's invisible plus in this 2. So when I say 2, a plus 2 times a plus 2, the answer will still give me a plus. And we all know the rule that 2 times is what? 4. So that's the rule. But if you have a minus times a plus, the law you're going to have a minus. Example, I have a minus 3 times 4. It's a negative. The coefficient of 3 is minus, and this is plus. If you multiply a minus with a plus, the answer will come with minus. But the law says that minus times plus is what? Minus. So if you have minus 3 times 4, you're going to get minus 12. Please take note. And now you have a plus times a minus. It's the reverse of this. Is that how you write it in the left and the right? So the same thing. So see this plus and minus minus. Time times plus is minus. So therefore plus and minus also be what? Minus. Are you getting me? Example I have, let me say 5 is a plus value times minus 2 is a plus value. The minus still maintain the law of minus, which is 5 times 2. Normally, 5 times is what? 10. But because of this minus, if you multiply 5 with the minus 2, the answer will give us what? Minus 10. Take note of that law. And now, if you have minus times minus, the answer will give us plus. A minus value with a minus value will give us plus. Example, I say minus 3 times minus 4. The minus here, multiply with the minus here, will give us a positive value because of what the law is telling me. And normally 3 times 4 is what? 12. So minus 3 times minus 4 will give us 12. If you don't know these basic laws in mathematics, mathematics become a burden to you and become burden to existence. But these are the basic laws that everybody loves mathematics. And so if you have, let me say, plus a minus. A plus a minus you add. But the answer will be minus or plus depending on what you have here. Example I have, like, let me say 3 plus minus 4. 3 plus minus 4. Anytime you see two values, two signs, plus and minus, just know this that the minus will also swallow the plus. Let's use, for example, we use a plus to be a man and a minus to be a woman. The woman will swallow the man in the context of mathematics. Then the other time you say plus and the minus supersedes the plus. So at this point, we're going to have, it's the same thing as saying 3 minus 4. You know we are adding, but the minus supersedes. And remember in this primary school days, when they say 3 minus 1, they say cannot. But this time you can. If you subtract 3 minus 4, the answer will come with minus. You know why? Because we are using a smaller number to subtract from a bigger number. Are you getting me? And so this value will now be 3 minus 1 will now be minus 1. But when in the case you have a value that maybe we have like 7 plus minus 2. You see, since the minus swallows the plus, just like what I said, you have what? 7 minus 2. Have it?
Yeah.
And 7 minus 2 give us 5. Because normally 7 is better than what? 2. So you cannot put a minus sign there. So with this basic laws, if I give you something like, let me say you have 2 minus 10 plus 5. So most of you might find it difficult. Some of you want this calculator to press minus 10 plus 5. You are very smarter than this.
Minus 5.
Because if you have minus 10 plus 5, just allow the positive to be the first. You can use your brain to do that. Positive, please come. Just come to the front, you go to the back. What are the insults? You are minus, you are starting in front. 5, come in minus, come in. You have 5 minus 10. You see, you're supposed to put a plus here. But plus is still feasible. This I'm taking this plus. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Doesn't change sign because it doesn't cross the positive side. So you can agree with me that this is something as this. But if this was something like this, you don't put a plus because it was invisible. Some people say we have a ghost. I don't see ghosts. So we have a plus in front, I don't see the plus. But it's what? Plus. And so if you say minus following me, and now since you understand this plus, if that minus sound you put about is in the brackets, let me say you have minus into minus in the bracket. Don't forget what I told you the other time. That a minus times minus equals to plus. So this bracket here is the same thing as saying what? Multiplication. So minus into bracket minus will still give us plus. Example, I have minus 3 into minus 2. Have you seen that? The bracket is multiplication already. And the minus and minus is plus. So you can just say 3 times what? 2. Are you with me? And now 3 times 2 will now give us 6. You don't have to put a plus. But if the bracket you have the case that the minus is outside and the plus is inside, it's equivalent of saying the plus outside and the minus inside. And the 2 will give you the same law as minus at the end of the day. Example, I have minus 2 into 4. This is a plus. Are you with me? So minus 2 times 4 will give us what? 8. And now assuming the plus was outside, this is a different one entirely. The next one is assuming I have 4 outside. Example, I have minus 3 inside. You see the normal multiplication, which is what? 4 times minus 3, and you have what? Minus, what times minus is what? 4 times 3 is what? 12. And that gives us what? Minus, you see the answer? This one is still minus 8. Because it's the minus here. You see have the minus here, you have the minus 6. So these are the same. Whether you have a plus inside before the bracket, or you have a plus outside, then the minus inside, you must always have a minus at the end of your answer. So these are the basic laws you need to do in math. Because if you don't know this, if I give you some questions, you can get it wrong. And so if you have, like, assuming I want to have a value, let's also talk about, these are addition, subtraction. Let's see how we can also apply the laws of division. If we have, alright, side, if you have this, assuming I have this value, let's say you have 2x equals to 4. This is the division now because this, for you to get the value of x, the coefficient of x is what? 2. And since the coefficient of x here is 2, for us to get the corresponding value of x, what do? We have to multiply both sides by 2. Because the coefficient of x is what? 2. So now we now say multiplying through by 2. Why do we multiply through by 2? Because the coefficient of x is what? 2. So we now say this is 2x over 2 equals to 4 over 2. From that point, what do we have? We see that this 2 will cancel out this 2. And this will cancel out for how many times? 2. So therefore our x equals to 2. Without even going through this process, if you substitute the value of 2 here, you can agree with me that 2 times will give us what? 4. So with this, if I give you something that is to do for me, let me say you try this for me, 3x equals to 27. You can solve that for me. What is the coefficient of x here? 3. Eh? So just try that for me. What do you have? Try that for me. What do you have? The coefficient of x is what? 3, right? So if you now divide the coefficient of x, what's the coefficient of x here? 3. You divide the coefficient of x by 3, you're going to get 3x over 3 equal to 27 over 3. This cancels out this, right? So therefore, x will now be 3 cancels how many times? 9. So therefore, x equals to 9. If you substitute the value of 9 in this x, what do you have? 3 times 9 equals what? 27. And so, we've been able to understand the basic concept of division. But if you have an equation whereby this value is, you have something like this. 3x plus 2 equals to, let me say 13x plus 2 equals to 5x plus 7. So we have 2 unknown variables here. 2 unknown variables. In the left hand side, the unknown variable is 18. And the right hand side, the unknown variable is what? X. Don't forget, the way I'm doing is basic laws in mathematics. The next few minutes, I'm going to go back to the major stories. But if you don't understand this, you cannot flow with me. As we are progressing, you know mathematics. Remember what I told you. See, don't tell me you don't have a good mathematics teacher. Don't tell me your family doesn't know math. I get it. This is the perfect beginning. From this point, you learn mathematics. And trust me, if you follow me, you teach the whole world mathematics. Trust me. So at this point, what do? First, what we do is that we now collect like terms. Anytime you have a different term, that's in the left hand side and the right hand side. The law states that what do? Collect like terms. What are like terms? X is a like term to x. The constant is a like term to the constant. X is a variable. And so the variable value will go back to this. And so we choose the unknown variable. The unknown variable is what? X. And so we choose to push the unknown variable to the left hand side, to this other side, where the constant will go. And so 13 now is the landlord. Look up. 13 is staying. 5x was traveling. So he has to come back. So Paul will go away. Peter will come back. So now this is what is happening. 13x, the landlord will stay, and the brother will come back, and he has to pay the price. You know the price? A plus crossing and the positive side becomes what? Minus. And the minus crossing the positive side becomes what? A plus. And so the 5x will cross. It was a plus here. So the plus will now go to what? Minus 5x. Are you with me? Yes. And now the 7 here, the 7, someone will ask, why not put the plus? It's still the same thing. So please don't waste your barrel. That is expensive, carry it. So just the 7 be there. The plus 2 that was here, you see, it was a tenant here. Eh? So since the owner of the house has come back, we don't have anything to stay that to do what to pack. So he has to pack like that, you have to pay the price. The plus will now come to what? Beautiful. Don't forget we are starting math. Start now. The only thing you want is your data. But you see, trust me, if you are with me, you are going to learn mathematics very well. Eh? So this is going to give us -2. That clear? You should understand that now. See, this one is here. This guy is coming to this side. And this my brother is crossing to that side. You are seeing the 7 is always here. Positioning changing. We call that in mathematics collection of light types. So let me clean up my arrow. Imagine if you draw this arrow like that, it's for people like God that don't really follow very well so that I can follow. So now 18, these are now light terms. Light terms because the x has come to x. And the constant has come to what? Constant. There was a war. You have to go back to your hometown. So 18 now minus 5. You cannot subtract 18x. You cannot add 18x.